I lose my way and I forget my name. Remind me who I am.
Hi friends, welcome once again to Holistic Self-Care Lifestyle, an inspirational telecast. Still on basics of self-care, today we'll be looking at a topic that is very trendy. Trendy at home, trendy in the public place, all media. It is trendy. And the topic is New Year resolution. Every year people make New Year resolutions, but how many of those resolutions we make even crosses the first week of the year? Is it because some of us don't even know what a resolution is? Is it because we are unable to, hold on and implement it to the end? Well, we'll be looking at this topic, but we will be deviating a bit from the norm. So we have titled our discussion today as follows: New Year resolution and incorporating the spiritual into the New Year resolution. So we'll be looking at the spiritual aspect of it. So, and joining me for this discussion today on the set are Bellicent Ayongo.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Joy Eze.
Good day.
Welcome. Welcome to Holistic Self-Care Telecast. And then Frank Wawolo.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome. Okay. So today we'll be looking at, as you've heard, we'll be looking at the topic New Year resolution and incorporating the spiritual in the New Year resolution. So, but we'll start first with resolution. What is it? Can you enlighten us first before we look at the adjective that qualifies it? So, what is resolution for starters? Yes, Bellicent.
Well, resolution, I think resolution is a strong will, desire to do something differently from the norm.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Any other thing or addition?
To add to what she said, is a stronger determination to achieve a goal.
Okay. So resolution is a strong determination to achieve or to do something. Okay. So now, adding the adjective that qualifies it, New Year resolution. What is that telling us? Yes.
Trying to change something from the previous.
Okay.
Well, I think that's incorporating the new year into the resolution. It means a strong will or a desire or a decision made at the beginning of a year.
Okay.
To do something differently during the year.
Okay.
That's different from what you have done in the previous year.
Okay, so a strong determination to do something differently. And this determination, you are making it at the beginning of the year. I suppose that is why it is called New Year resolution. Okay, so how do we do this New Year resolution? How is it done? And what does it actually consist in? Yes. Joy.
New Year resolution is what you do personally, is a personal decision that you've checked yourself, or you have something you want to achieve. You set a goal for yourself in the new year. Okay. Your goal in the new year may be, I want to increase your financial capability. So you now tell yourself that in this new year, if I've been making 1 million, what I aim to make in the new year is 2 million. So you've set a goal for yourself for the year. As a student, you also set a goal for yourself by telling yourself that in this course or in this subject, I want to be the first
In this
in this
year.
course, in this new year. So
Okay.
it go varies
Okay.
depending on the person.
Okay. Okay. Yes. You have something to say?
Oh no, she has actually said whatever needs to be said on that topic because it varies. I
Okay.
think just as individuals are different,
Okay.
resolutions are different as well.
Okay. Okay. So, Frank, who does New Year resolution? Who is it meant for? Who qualifies to do it?
Everybody's involved.
Okay. Everybody is qualified. Young adult, old adult,
Young, old,
mama, mommies, daddies, everyone,
So,
well, except the children, right?
even
They
children
are
make
children
theirs.
make-
Even
Kids,
children make
yes.
theirs.
Oh, really?
Involve children.
You know, the only problem is just that they don't exactly term it as
New Year resolution.
but subconsciously they just do it
Okay.
like
They do it on their own.
That is very good. That is very good. You know, to begin to embrace that lifestyle already from childhood. You know, and then by the time they grow into adulthood, it will no longer be an issue for
Yes.
them. Wow, very good. So, friends, you've heard it. New Year resolution is for everybody. Everyone is qualified, even the child. Well, the child is also duly guided by the adults, by parents, by older siblings, you know, as they make their New Year resolution. Okay, so now, as we all know in practical terms, you know, we make New Year resolutions, and so many people are even unable to, their own New Year resolutions are unable to even cross the first week. So why is it so? And how can this problem be addressed? Are there techniques that can be used to help people, you know, ensure that they keep their New Year resolution to its conclusive end and ensure they achieve the purpose for which they make it? So, first, why? Okay. Why is it that, you know, most people stop halfway? Most people's resolutions don't even cross the first week.
One of the reasons
Okay.
why people do not get to the end of their resolutions is based on distractions, peer pressure, and a host of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay. Distraction, peer
Peer
pressure. Okay. And a
laziness.
lot of laziness. Okay. So how can distraction, you know, hamper one from achieving his New Year resolution?
So distraction varies.
Yes.
Using a youth, for instance, if you're a youth, a student in a school, and you have friends, you have made your resolution for the year that in this year, I will make A in this my course. And you have friends that are not interested in studying or going to classes, lectures. So these ones will hamper your decision because they will not encourage you
Okay.
to meet up your targets.
Yes.
Most times they'll ask you, they will lure you into doing things that will make you
Okay.
want to
When
meet
you
up.
want to study, they want to go partying. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Well, for distractions, like she said, distraction varies. Yeah, it could be self-distraction, you know, when
Yes.
you are talking about distraction, let's say you're basically talking about noise. So we have some psychological distractions that could hinder you. So for you to do away with such psychological distractions, you need to be mentally sound. Seek
Okay.
counseling if need
Okay.
be.
So, such mental distraction, can you give us one example?
Mental distraction, like first, depression is a mental distraction.
Okay.
And
And
the-
you want
your
to study,
environment.
there is this depression,
yes,
you won't be able to
yeah,
do
and
that.
the environment. Let's take an abusive home for example. It's a very big distraction to kids.
Abusive form?
Abusive
Oh,
home.
Okay.
yeah, the father and the mother,
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
Yeah,
not.
they're always
Okay.
so
Always
like,
Okay,
quarrel.
there's
Because
war,
it's a-
there's
Rancor.
family.
Yeah. because there's a lot of distractions
Okay.
amongst the kids.
Okay, okay, and a mental distraction. Wow, this is getting more interesting. So these are, it's another factor that can hinder one from achieving one's New Year resolution. You also mentioned laziness.
Yes.
Your environment too can affect you.
Okay.
Because if people in your environment does not believe what you are trying to achieve, then it's also equally a distraction, because they will try to disencourage you for every move you or step you try to take further ahead of.
They will discourage you.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think
Okay.
that's trying to say the people, not
Not necessarily
necessarily
environment.
environment, yeah.
The
But
people around you. So
surrounding you, yeah.
in environment
Where
can
you
go
live
too.
matters.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Because for you to achieve a goal, you must go with people with the same mind, the
mindset
same
with
belief,
you.
and the same
But
view.
that is an
Uh-huh.
ideal situation
Yes.
in our life today. Even within you,
Yes.
Yeah,
you
you
have
have
a crisis inside
Yeah,
of you
of
that
course.
will ensure that you don't achieve that goal. So, how do we address all this? Like you said, avoid the distraction,
Yes.
right? And
Seek counseling if possible.
seek counseling
And also,
if possible.
break down your goals
Okay.
into bits.
Okay,
Break
so
down your
that's a
goals.
very major technique. Breaking down your goal, your New Year goal, into bits. First of all, that resolution you have made, that has to have a goal. Why are you making that resolution? What do you hope to achieve at the end of the year? So now you break down that goal into bits. Okay? Into bits. Yes. Any other technique?
Well, I think it's speaking the word to yourself, because I believe whatever you want to achieve in the physical starts from within.
Okay.
So if you're able to tackle whatever it is that you're fighting from within, you are definitely going to,
That's it.
yeah.
Overcome.
Yeah.
That's it. Fighting from within. That means if there's strength within, and the external factors will not penetrate.
No.
That's a very, very salient point.
And
Yes.
another thing is, when you have your goal broken down in bits, if you have anyone you achieved, celebrate yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Celebrate yourself by telling your friends or people that
Yes.
of the same mind with you. I scored 50 over 50. So by the time you celebrate yourself, others will celebrate you.
Okay.
You'll be encouraged
to go
get
further.
to the end.
But make sure the friends you're celebrating with are actually your friends.
Yes, yes, that's a good point. Because we are talking about environment,
Yeah,
people around
exactly,
you.
exactly.
Yes, that is
You
it.
know, people of the same mind, people who want your progress. Because if you share with people who are, well, friendly enemies, what will happen? Of course, they will try to frustrate your efforts. Okay, so as we celebrate, we should also apply
Wisdom.
Okay, so now, why do we need this New Year resolution? Is it necessary? Can't we just wake up in the year and carry on with our lives?
It's to help us to set a goal
Okay.
of what you want to achieve.
Okay, so New Year resolution helps us to set a goal. Yes, Joy.
It serves as a plan for whatever you are targeting, just like one that is about to build. So if you don't have the plan for the building, maybe at a time your house will collapse. So when you make your resolution, it's just like a plan that will guide you to achieve that goal of yours.
A guide. A guide, that's a salient point. Why do we need to make New Year resolution? To serve as a guide. Because the new year, you haven't been into it before. You don't know how it looks like. And you need a guide. And your New Year resolution is what serves as a guide. So now we have seen this guide becomes a plan. Broken down into bits. Okay? And there's another factor. How do we measure your progress? Because it's not just enough to have a plan, and break it down into pieces, into bits, and encourage yourself. But how do you measure your progress?
Well, I think measuring your progress depends on the individual, because there are some people that will measure every fortnight, some
Okay.
will measure weekly, some
Okay.
monthly,
Okay.
and some even they will just say, okay, at the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah, so it depends on the individual. And then you should know what works for you, because if you set a target that will break you down mentally, then it won't work.
It's not healthy.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are bringing in here time factor.
Yes.
So there should be time frame, and that time frame, setting your time frame, should be done wisely. If you know it's weekly that works for you, fine. Or fortnightly, fine. Monthly, fine. But yearly, I have issues with that. Breaking it into bits, how can your bits be a year?
No.
Now it's like taking the whole package. And the idea of breaking it into bits is to break them down into, make it easier for you to achieve. Breaking it into achievable bits.
But
okay?
it's not every resolution that lasts only for 1 year. There are some resolutions that you make that last for 5 years.
Okay, very good. So, in case of long-term resolutions,
Short and long.
now long-term resolutions, that is no longer New Year resolution. That becomes a
more like a
long-term
No.
plan.
It's actually, we just said here that it's a plan
Yes.
to our lives. Like it's like a plan. A
For
guide
the new year.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's not necessarily
Okay.
for the new year, because
Okay.
it's basically your life.
Yes.
Basically,
Yes.
it's the individual that we're talking about.
Okay.
So if you say, okay, from this time to this time, I want to achieve this, then it's your resolution. It must not
Okay.
necessarily be
It
new.
might last
Yeah.
beyond a year.
Yeah.
Okay, so such provisions, make provisions for such aspects of your life. Okay, and so the next year, those points or those actions will be incorporated in the following year. Wow. Okay, friends, you've heard that. Making New Year resolution is important. It is very, very important because it's going to serve as a guide to us. So we don't go beating about the bush in the year like people without vision. Okay, so people without vision will not make a headway. So, and this will guide you. So, please stay connected with us. We'll be taking a break for now. And when we come back, we'll continue with a part 2. But in the meantime, please ensure you like us on YouTube, share our videos, subscribe to our channel if you haven't. And while at it, please do click the notification button so you can be notified each time we upload. And also join us at our Facebook interactive session on Holistic Self-Care Lifestyle Group. There you air your views, make your comments, ask questions if any, and seek counsel. Stay connected. See you in a bit.